Hello, this reading is for those who just recently broke up or had a fallout with your partner. I'll do 3 spreads: the situation spread, who you're dealing with, who left who, etc. The advice spread, is it worth your time to reconcile with this ex? And the new love in the near future spread, do you have anybody new coming towards you, hopefully better suited for you than your ex? Please like my videos if they resonate and subscribe to my channel. Let's begin. Hi Taurus, here's the situation. We have the 8 of Cups clarified by Strength. We have the 10 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Swords. We have the Sun, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or pretty much anybody. This is a general reading. So the first 4 cards on the left on the table, those cards say the same story. Somebody had the courage to pack up and hit the road in pursuit of happiness. And the other person was left out in the cold. I don't know exactly what happened, or I don't know if that was you who decided to leave, or if that was the other person who left you, but somebody definitely said, you know what, I'm done here, I'm leaving in pursuit of happiness. So the 8 of Cups, the first card that came out, this is somebody who is leaving. Strength, clarifying the 8 of Cups, could be a Leo, because Strength is a personal Leo card, or Strength is the actual strength to say, you know what, I've had enough, and I don't think there's nothing left here for me, and this person left. It could have been you. Then we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is a card of a burden. So this whole situation or this relationship was becoming a huge burden for you, or just the fact that you had to move on, you had to find strength to move on. That was a burden for you, right? So you decided to drop the burden and go towards happiness. The 10 of Wands is clarified by the 6 of Swords. This is somebody who is leaving. This is a very similar energy as the 8 of Cups, the first card that we talked about. The 6 of Swords is somebody leaving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters, right? And the Sun, the last card that came out, it's that happiness that I was talking about. Not necessarily with somebody else, but you decided that you're not happy here with this person, and you would rather leave this person now and find happiness, find joy with somebody else. And the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold. So this is the energy of the person who was left behind, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what I got here. Let's move on to spread number 2, which is an advice spread. Here's the advice spread for you, Taurus. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Hermit, we have the 10 of Swords, we have the Tower, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo. So we've got 3 major arcana cards here. 2 of them are talking about an ending, right? The 10 of Swords and the Tower. The Hermit, the first card that came out, it could be a Virgo you're dealing with, or the Hermit. This is an advice for you to go within, to do some soul searching, and when you do come out on the other side, do end this relationship if you haven't ended. If you've already ended that relationship and walked away, then you did the right thing by ending that connection. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, it's all about starting a new cycle of your life, and I would just have to assume without that person that we saw in the first spread, without the person you left behind. Or if this person comes back around, I believe the advice is for you to say no. The 10 of Swords in the middle, this is a card of an ending, and the Tower is pretty much about the same thing. There is nothing there for you. This Tower is completely demolished. This connection is done. There is no revival of this relationship. With the Wheel of Fortune, it is an advice for you to move on, to move forward and start a new cycle, either without that person or with a new person at some point in the future, when a new person arrives in your life. And coincidentally, Taurus, that's exactly what the third spread is about. The third spread is about new love coming towards you in the near future. Taurus, here's spread number 3, the next new love coming towards you in April. We have the King of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Four of Wands clarified by the World, and we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck, and I couldn't resist it. I looked underneath the Sun and I've got the Ten of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So this King of Cups is most likely the person you'll be dealing with. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or this is somebody who is mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving. But it could be any sign, because the King of Cups or Queen of Cups could come through as simply a love interest. What's important here is you do have somebody new coming towards you, and I'm going to call it the happy end story. This is as clear as it gets. The Three of Cups, the next card that came out after the King of Cups, this is a card of a celebration, or this is a card of some kind of an event or a party or a gathering. You could be meeting this person at that type of an event. The Three of Cups is also a card of a union, a very happy union. Then we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is one of the commitment cards or marriage cards, but to me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of the actual wedding, because in some cultures people do get married underneath the structure with the branches and leaves, and what we have in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that structure. And we also have two people standing right there in the middle, so this is the bride and the groom greeting guests, right? And the Four of Wands is clarified by the World. The World is a card of an ending, but to me personally, the World is the happy end card. So one chapter of your life will be coming to an end, and a new, very happy chapter of your life will be starting. Speaking of the happy end, on the bottom of the deck we have the Sun and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It goes very nicely together with the World and the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So this spread here screams happiness. This spread screams commitment. It screams marriage. And if having children is still an option for you, the two of you could have children together, because we have a kid in the Sun card, and I know you can't see it. It's partially blocked, but the Ten of Cups, which is underneath the Sun, also has two adults and a couple of kids jumping around. You can look it up if you want. So, yep, happily ever after. Alright, Taurus, so that's what I got for you. Don't forget to watch my other videos on this channel, and forget about that X, and look towards this future. It's kind of symbolic that we had the Sun in the first spread, right? And we've got the Sun in the third spread. So I guess you did the right thing, you're about to do the right thing by walking away from that person. Or if they walked away from you, then it's for your own benefit, because you will find somebody new, somebody you will be really, really happy with in the near future. Alright, so that's what I got for you, Taurus. Hopefully it resonates, and other than that, have an amazing April. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.